Hello, I'm Bliznub, and welcome to Building the Best. Today we're going to be looking at the Ignis as it has been given the PBR treatment by DE, and it is now hideous. It is hideous. I'm sure it'll grow on me in time, but this is... Wait a minute. What is that? Why is that? You know what? That needs to be... There we go. That... Still not good. Anyhow, I have been planning on doing an Ignis video for a while, and they've finally given this thing the PBR treatment, so I thought, why the hell not? So let's take a look at this weapon. Now, this weapon's base stats are actually just dire. 27 heat damage, and no crit or fire rate worth mentioning, but 27 heat damage and 25% status per second. The status per second there is actually very good, because consider that inside your sweep of flame from this flamethrower, you're going to be hitting 7 or 8 targets most of the time. 25% status per second, that means that every second, you know, a quarter of those guys will be getting crazy procs. Now, the crazy proc I've gone for is viral. I'm sure by now, if you've been watching my channel, you know I am quite affectionate for viral damage, although, truthfully, corrosive damage from high voltage might make sense on this build, but no, I'm sticking with viral heat here for the reason that both of those surpass shields. So, of course, with a status build, you have to put status elemental mods on to buff the status chance up, or just has to shut the hell up. And we have to get as much base damage as we can with Serration, Heavy Cal, and Split Chamber, so that when we do get procs, it will... Pardon me. So when we do get procs, the damage will be as high as we can achieve. Now, we've also got Combustion Beam here, which is a very odd mod. Basically, when you kill something, it explodes, dealing damage to its friends, which, you know, adds more AoE to what is already a fantastic AoE weapon. And to improve that even more, we have Firestorm, giving us another 24% radius, and Sinister Reach, giving us 12, I assume, meters of extra range, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I will say that the base stats on this weapon look awful, so you're probably going to have clicked off already, or been, you know, going like, oh, really? That's all you can get out of this is 500 damage, 50 status per second? But it's not that bad, it really isn't, and for 3 Former and a Kata, I'd say this is more than just Mastery Rank fodder. So we're going to take this out, and we're going to go to the Gift from the Lotus, which is freaking fantastic this week. Just really, thank you, Lotus, for making my day. 2 Chesa Kubro imprints. Now, of course, I am bringing Jack, who is a Chesa Kubro. I don't care. I want those imprints. Maybe one day I'll sell them on the market. I don't know. So, let's iron skin the hell up and jump in and try this weapon. Because the Ignis has always been a favourite weapon of mine, but I've always accepted that it just doesn't... Wow, okay, doesn't have that much damage. But with Sinister Reach and Firestorm on this thing, you're getting insane amounts of range. And so you're getting so much collateral damage from each burst that, truthfully, I'd say this weapon's damage is just a little misleading. It sort of hides what it can do, because what this weapon can do is fantastic. And given the right mods, I believe it truly is worthy of a BTB. So, let's try it on this little crowd here, and we can see I'm hitting guys really far away. This Flame Blade isn't going to survive even a single proc of damage. And this weapon is pumping out insane amounts, and the thing I would like to point out, this is my first reload. This is a beam weapon which is ammo efficient, and isn't the phage. Like, what is this madness that I am witnessing here? Honestly, I'm a little surprised by this weapon's performance. I was expecting it to be good, but not this good. Now, one thing I will say about the Ignis, it being both an area of effect and beam weapon, which is matched by... I can't think of anything else. I believe there's a pistol, the Emberlist, that can do it. It means that it is very, very effective at dealing with enemies who are ragdolled and who are in area of effect abilities, such as Vauban's ultimate, Vortex, Hydroid's Tentacle Swarm, of course. If you summon the Kraken, those enemies are flailing about all over the place. There are very few weapons that will be able to hit them without being an absolutely fantastic shot. I'm sorry, that was just... The damage numbers popping everywhere as this weapon... It's truly a flamethrower. Just flames are flowing over everything, giving me fantastic viral procs and murdering things. You know what? I can recommend farming with the... There we saw Combustion Beam, killed an enemy, and blew up freaking everything else in the room. That's what I was about to say. If you're thinking of trying to farm rare boxes of course will survive fair amounts of damage. You know, for instance, if you're trying to farm a Mantis, take this weapon, take Mag with Greedy Pull, go out there and just flail this weapon around, shooting into all the corners, and then Greedy Pull, and I guarantee that you will find yourself pulling back mods, you'll find yourself removing those markers from the map so quickly. This weapon is doing... seriously surpassing my expectations in a big way. Anyhow, I'm running out of things to say and its time is ticking on, so thank you very much for watching. This weapon is fantastic. Please like and comment below if you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos. I will say very quickly, I am going to cover the Basalt, but given that it requires 2 other weapons to be built, one of which has a 24-hour build time, and one of which only drops from login rewards and alerts, it's a video for another day. I'll get that out in probably tomorrow. I'll get it out as soon as I can, but it won't be today, I'm afraid. So anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Like and comment below, as I said, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Bliznub, and this is the Ignis. Thank you.